How's everybody doing today? This is John with Throttle Out 250 once again, and just doing a little update video here. Just want to talk about my truck now that it's deleted my 2018 Ford F350 dual rear wheel. As you can see, I'm doing some mountain driving on the Rogers Pass in British Columbia. Go ahead and pass this guy. I want to say this truck wails now. She is an absolute monster. Now I may only be running a tow tune, but it is it's very impressive for just being a 40 horse tune. It does have the exhaust brake functionality still as well. I know that's a big concern for many people that are deleting their trucks and running tow tunes, is whether or not it'll have the exhaust brake functionality, which it certainly does. You can see it's starting to slow me down right now. Feet are both off the pedals. As you can see down there. I know it's kind of hard to do that while I'm driving. You see that trucker slowing down. My truck is consistently slowing down here, going down the pass. I'm going to apply my brakes anyhow, just because. There we go. Just kicked right in. You can probably hear it a bit. Maybe. I'm not sure if I was able to actually pick that up on video. But I just want to say that I could not be happier. Ooh, dually. Same thing as me. Same. I just want to say I couldn't be happier with the way it's turned out. I did delete it myself. I have, I did it at 16,000 kilometers, so about, you can see I'm at 19,000 now. That was about 2 weeks ago, I believe. I'm at just about 20,000 I'm coming up to in the 6 months that I've owned this truck. So that's, you know, those of you that drive know that that's a pretty good deal of kilometers, miles, whatever you want to say, to put on in just a few short months. With my job, it's kind of inevitable that I put on that many miles, which is partly exactly why I bought a diesel to begin with. I love this truck now. I mean, it's nothing like my 2016 F350 that I had. I completely love that truck, but it was built exactly the way I want it. For those of you who watched the progress on that and are currently watching the progress on this truck, it is going to be similar but not the same. I did a 4-inch delete pipe, so I still have the stock tailpipe and resonator, but no muffler, and some other things underneath there are gone. It's much better now. I'm actually happy with it. Sorry, my wipers keep going off even though my windshield is dry. I have the automatic wipers in this truck because it's fully loaded, right? But yeah, I got the automatic wipers, and the sensor is behind the mirror there. So it's seeing all the gunk on the windshield from the highway and making my wiper stay on. I should probably turn that off for wintertime because it's going to get pretty irritating. But one of the things I'd like to talk about is how much my fuel economy has gotten better since the delete. I gotta turn these fucking wipers off. There we go. The fuel economy has gotten much better since I've deleted it. I'm cruising pretty good now, 115. I'm not speeding at all. But normally, if I'm going the speed limit, I'm just cruising down the highway, whatever, not hauling, just going around empty. I get about 12 liters per 100 kilometers, and right now, you're seeing me around 14.9. I've done hand calculations as well. My lyometer on the dash is about, I want to say, probably about 0.6 liters per 100 kilometers out, so it's not too bad. It's fairly accurate. The kilometers to empty is extremely accurate. I've got, what do I have on here? I've got 286k on this tank so far. I have a quarter left still, and it reads 856 to empty based on my average. So that's, that's not too bad. That's all right. my last tank, I got well over 1,200 kilometers on that tank driving empty, and now that it is winter months, I'm not hauling for work nearly as much, or at all, I should say. Those of you who know, I haul my fifth wheel trailer for work very often. Every week I'm hauling it. You know, I put like 60,000 on a year. I mean, sure, I don't have that many on right now, but you know, adding up with my old truck, which I traded off around June-ish, somewhere around there, can't quite recall. That's yeah, I haul a fair amount. This year, not nearly as much as last year, because I found some RV parks where I could keep the trailer on my days off, so I didn't have to haul it home, and they didn't charge me any extra, so you know, that's pretty tight. I do appreciate that. And the only time I really did haul it home is when me and my girlfriend had something planned for camping or whatever, getting away for a weekend. So yeah, my fuel economy has gotten much better. Before deleting, hauling, I was getting about 25 liters per 100 kilometers. That's fucking terrible. It's like 8 miles per gallon. And empty, I was getting around 19 liters per 100 kilometers. So that's, I believe, around 10 miles per gallon. Fucking horrible. You know, now empty, most of the time, if I'm just doing the speed limit, cruising, whatever, not really goosing on or taking her easy, I'm getting about 11.5 to 12.6 around there. So that's, I think that's around 18 miles per gallon, something like that. I'm not great at math, so forgive me. Yeah, oh god, that was a brand new Chevy. It looked fucking terrible. I mean, I've been a Chevy guy my whole life, even though, you know, driving a Ford. I've been kind of a Chevy guy my whole life, even though I've had Chevy, Dodge, and Ford. I'm just own a Ford right now because that's my personal preference at the time being. I know I'm gonna get some flack for it, but whatever. It's my truck. Fuck you. Make the payments. So yeah, the power has gotten much better. I mean, it had amazing power before as, you know, stock, but being deleted, free-flowing exhaust, it's got a much better power increase, and for both horsepower and torque, obviously. Even with these mountain passes, getting 15 liters per 100 kilometers, you know, cruising a little bit over the speed limit, I can't complain too much. It's been pretty great. Plus the exhaust brake works even better than it did before. It, you know, it throws you in your seat. So it's, well, I guess that's the torque. It throws you at the windshield, I should say, for lack of better words. Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way it is now that it's deleted. No issues. It's been running great. Flawless. Now, getting to this part, whose tunes am I running? Well, I'm running Azeri Dumont. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. He owns Proven Diesel Tuning, and I've actually got the very first set of tunes that he has created for the SCT BDX for the Powerstrokes, which is the only SCT device that works on the 2017 Plus trucks. Previously, he was only tuning the EasyLink platform, which is a very good platform. I just chose to go BDX because I have my Edge Insight CTS2 right there. Look how fast that boost climbs. Like, that's fucking insane. He has very good tuning. I have a lot of close friends, and I know a lot of people in other truck groups that are running his tunes flawlessly, no issues. Before I ran Tyrant Diesel Tunes out of the States by Cale Thompson. Nothing wrong with Cale's tunes. I would totally buy them again. The only thing is Azeri is local to me, so I figured I would support local first this time, and I am not regretting it whatsoever. Very good tuning, low EGTs, great power. It holds the boost really well. Honestly, it's great drivability and everything. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to this handy little app here, Waze. It's a GPS app that shows hazards and cops and everything else on the highway. It works great, but I'm currently recording with my phone because my laptop shit the bed. And that little notification you heard there was the Waze app letting me know that the speed limit here has changed. I'm kind of disregarding that. My bad. But yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way the truck runs. So if anybody's looking for tunes, head up a 021 with Proven Diesel. You can find him on Facebook or on the Google machine. All in all, for the delete total, as some of you know, for the new viewers here, I didn't delete the EGR. I only unplugged it, as well as the throttle valve. You can find the video on how to do that down there somewhere. You guys know how to use YouTube. Figure it out. Yeah, the throttle valve and the EGR unplug locations are in another video. So I only unplug those for the time being until I reach about 50,000 kilometers next month. Just kidding, but that's what it'll feel like. I just wait to remove the EGR just in case the truck is lemon and I gotta put shit back to stock. And I found 50,000 kilometers is a relatively safe zone for removing the EGR, and it doesn't hurt it to wait to do that, so just leave it on, whatever, right? I do like how I can hear my turbo much better. I completely forgot how much the stuff underneath the truck, for legality purposes, I suppose. I'm a bit of a pussy, so whatever. All the shit underneath the truck muffled the exhaust so much I couldn't hear the turbo whatsoever. First day with a new tongue, pardon me. It's amazing I can actually hear the turbo now. It's great. It's fun to drive, just like my 2016 was. Next order of business will be a leveling kit, a possible toolbox, maybe a sled deck. We'll see. How's everybody feel about a sled deck? Might put a sled deck on. Yeah, possible toolbox, possible sled deck, maybe a pap cap for the wintertime. We'll see. And did I say leveling kit? Because I want to put a leveling kit on this bitch. And set of 35, 12.5 R17s, because I'll be keeping the stock wheels over winter. And then in the spring, I will be ordering a set of fuel wheels, and that's going to be a bit of a surprise for everybody. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that surprise of what exact wheels I'll be putting on this. I don't think anybody's really going to be expecting it, other than a couple of my subscribers that I have shared some information with before. Some of the subscribers that I met through the channel and have now become very close friends of mine, like Patrick Crawford. Shout out to you, buddy. He has his own channel. I believe it's called HT Truck TV, something like that. I'm sorry, Pat, I can't recall. Even though I helped you create your channel, I totally forgot what we called it. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, I just wanted to give an update. The deletes are great. I'm happy. And more modifications to come. One of the modifications upcoming will be smoking all of the marker lights. I'll be leaving the stock LED tail and headlights alone because they're just too fucking sexy. I like them the way they are. So that's what's going to be coming. Look forward to that. I apologize. Okay, I apologize to some of you guys that are looking forward to my F-body content videos for my 78 Camaro, which is in the shop at my buddy Steve Miller's place in Osoyoos, BC, getting restored right now. I dropped it off a few months ago with a large sum of money for him to restore it. And I've got a video totally ready to go, but my laptop, as I said, shit the bed, so all my content is on my GoPro, and I don't want to edit all that video on my iPhone. Those of you who do videos, like my buddy Danger Industries would know, editing on a phone fucking sucks. So I'm not gonna do that until I get my laptop back. Well, until I get the new hard drive in. I need to put a fan. I found out that my hard drives and my laptop is overheating, so that's the issue. So, new hard drive on its way. Hopefully soon I will have that F-body content. I know it's a little late, but little late's better than never, right? So there is that. Oh, look at this guy. Can I zoom in? Passing. People coming. What a jackass. whatever. It's an Albertan. What can you expect? Sorry to my Albertan buddies and some of my subscribers from Alberta, but some of y'all are idiots, as well as BC drivers, but whatever. Alright guys, that's enough rambling from me. This asshole is done talking. So go back to doing whatever the fuck you were doing before. Hopefully you left Pornhub for this. You know, it's funny. Whatever. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please give me a big old thumbs up if you liked it. If not, give me a thumbs down and tell me to go fuck myself. Appreciate you guys. Love you all. Take care. Have a good day. Remember, when in doubt, throttle out. I'm out. Peace. Also, another point I would like to add that is a huge bonus about being tuned and deleted is no more speed limiter, which is great. The governor is gunzo. It's been removed. Before it would govern at 55 kilometers an hour, which is, or sorry, 155 kilometers, which is just under 100 miles an hour. So that's a huge bonus for when you're in off-road courses in Mexico, of course, right?